Good morning. How you all doing? It's Monday. Yeah, it's been a weird few days. Um, yeah, Georgia got ill the other day and very ill, very ill. She wasn't well at all. She had to stay off work. Um, then a couple of days, we'd been out for a meal and everything. Then a couple of days later, she was ill. Then a day or so later, I took ill. Um, we thought it might be something to do with the. We thought it may be something to do with the restaurant. Being in touch with them, they were doing checks, and we've never heard anything back, but which isn't surprising. Uh, but we've heard other people not being well as well with a similar thing. So apparently, there's a few nasty bugs going around. And I know I was ill a few weeks ago, and I had a couple of days off work, same as Georgia. She had a few days off work as well with it. It's weird how it's happened, but I took ill and was really bad the other day, and literally toast with, for me, what is a small amount of margarine on it. It's pretty much all I've been eating the last couple of days. Even then, it was like a good 36 hours before I could even stomach anything. I was really bad. Uh, I'm only just starting to feel myself now, feel a bit more human, although all the sleeping and lying about has not done my back any good. Back's aching. But yeah, I'm due back at work on Thursday, so fingers crossed I'll be fit and fighting fit for that. Uh, and Georgia hopefully is back to work tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not going to all the gory details, but it was quite nasty, and to the point where me personally, where I actually passed out at one point, and Denise was on the phone to the sort of like second level medical line rather than emergency. She rang, in the UK it's 111, and they decide whether it's emergency or not. And at first I was talking absolute gibberish because like I'd fainted, and I was like, whoa, I was all over the place. But I pulled myself out, and I didn't need to go to hospital. I didn't even need to call an ambulance or anything, but I just had to make sure I drank lots and lots of fluids, which I have been. Oh my god, I've drunk so much juice and water the last few days, like diluted juice, like just the flavour of the water, over the last few days. It's unreal. But I'm so hungry. Um, yeah, uh, Denise has been relatively fine though. She's been holding the fort and doing everything. Denise's mom's fine, so it's just me and Georgia. Uh, yeah, I've got a couple of things I need to do today, and hopefully get out and about and do them. Um, so yeah, let's. I'm going to get on and get something to eat. Like I say, I am absolutely starving. Well, I've been to a few places. I've been to... Where have I been to? I can't remember where I've been to. Little. I'm not with it. Been a little. Bought myself something I've been after for ages, and I've never seen them in the shop when I've had money, so I had one left, so I bought it. That's my impact drill. Man tools. But they didn't have a battery. So, but they had a sign on the thing saying, take this to the counter, we'll give you the battery. We'll we'll get the battery for you to buy, because it doesn't come with a battery. You've got to buy the battery separate on the cordless things. So I took the card to the counter. Oh no, we've got no stock. Nah. Try one of the bigger stores. I'm not going anywhere near one of them. So I was in the car and I was looking at it. Checked online, and it's obvious to see on there what's happened. Soon as batteries come in, people are buying bulk loads, then they're banging them on eBay and Amazon for stupid prices. And so when you go to the shop, there's none left because people have got them all to sell on, which shouldn't be allowed. Should be a maximum of 2, something, that's it. But then again, they just walk in and out, in and out. It just ripping people off. And Parkside, for Lidl, the Parkside tools, you can't buy online. They're doing on the Parkside website. There's not an option in the UK to buy online and have it delivered. So you're sort of snookered. But I happened to, as I was scrolling through, I happened to see something. Batteries compatible with Parkside and Einhell apparently are compatible. And I was right next to a tool station, in Wicks. So I checked. Tool station had them in. Actually, not a bad price. It's only. I think it was cheaper than the Parkside one, to be honest. Or still the same. It wasn't more expensive. I need to find out whether I need an adapter, but it looks like I might have a battery without getting ripped off for flipping by idiots online. So I'm really pleased with that. Hey, the big soft dollop I am. I've just come to Morrison's. I bought Georgia and Denise a bunch of flowers. Georgia to make her feel better, and Denise as a thank you for looking after us while I've been ill. She's always good, Denise. When you're ill, she looks after you. She's a little trooper. She is. She works her socks off, keeping the house running. So I thought I bought her a nice bunch of roses. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just leave now and go down to Georgia's, drop her flowers off. I'll probably not stay because we're both not feeling that good. She's still feeling like absolutely naff. She didn't even want to leave the house. And I asked her if she wanted to go anywhere, and I thought I was okay, but the more I'm walking about, I feel rough as a dog just walking about. It sort of reminds us a bit like when I was struggling with long COVID. It's like, even though it's warm and everything, it's about 40.5 degrees. I just feel out of breath, out of energy, everything, and I just want to lie down. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the state of play at the moment. So, let's nip down to George's. On today's shopping, what I got was from Lidl some 3M duct tape in silver and black. Don't technically need it at the moment, but it's always something handy to have. It's one of those things you just don't know when you need it until you need it. It's always handy to have duct tape in. Come in handy for all sorts. I actually found, I didn't realise, you can actually use it for camping. Apparently, if you tie it around a tree, stretch it right out to something else all the way to the end of the roll, then keep twisting it, put a stick through it and twist it, it turns it into a rope. And it's quite strong, apparently. That's what I've heard. Yeah, useless little fact. Or it might be useful if you go camping. And you've got duct tape with you, you know. The other thing I got was Oxide multi-tool. Now I do have a multi-tool which was like a generic no brand load of rubbish one, which is quite old. But I see the Parkside one. I didn't know Parkside done them. So I'm going to give this a whirl and see what it's like. I do like my multi-tools, although technically in the UK I think it's actually illegal to carry one, which is ridiculous. Apparently, so I've heard, even though the blade it comes with is only short like that, it's less than 3 inches, I think. 6 millimeters. So, oh, sorry, 6 millimeters, 6 centimeters. Don't know why they should be illegal, but unless it's different ones. But I'd love one of the fancy ones that you can get. I can't remember the make of them. I'd love one of those, but they're, you know, a couple of £100. So I do fancy one of those. But yeah, got the Parkside one for the time being. And the main buy that I got, which I've wanted for ages, which I mentioned before, was an impact driver. Yay! Eventually got one. Yes. I thought I bought one a while ago, and when I got it home, it was actually an impact wrench, which is a different thing. So I sold that to my friend who works on cars. But I got an impact driver, and like it says there, does not come with a battery. And as I said, it's difficult to get batteries. They don't have them in the shops because people buy them and sell them online, like complete tools that they are. So, I bought the Einhell one, which apparently is compatible. And if it's not fully compatible, you can definitely get an adapter. So I'll see if I need the adapter or not to go with it. But if not, well, still, the 4 amp watt battery as well, which is good, which is what I wanted. And this will come in handy for when we're putting pallets on the fence and things like that. You know, it's just I've wanted an impact driver for ages. So yeah, so that's what I got. That's my little spends for the day. And I'm also in the process of buying a new Chromecast as well. Which I've already got a Chromecast upstairs, but it's 2nd or 3rd generation, whatever it is. It's still one of the black ones. So there's a deal on at the moment where they're reduced in price. The 4K UHD ones. So I think they're half price or something like that. So I'm getting one of those. Because the one I've got, you can't even connect your headphones to it. And the new ones you can, which is annoying. Because I like to listen to, let's say, like YouTube through my headphones and everything. So I've got to keep using my Fire Stick. But at least this way I could use the Chromecast. And if need be, I can put the doorbell on, you know, if somebody comes to the door, things like that. Or if I'm watching it and there's somebody at the door, it'll just come on the screen anyway. So yeah, so that's my spends for the moment anyway. I may well go and have a lie down because I feel rough. I feel awful. I've nipped out of Georgia's. I've given her flowers. It was a nice surprise. I think she was well happy with them. I always do it on the spur. She never knows she's going to get flowers. Same with Denise. I just like to do it as a surprise. I don't tell them I'm going to do it. I just got some flowers for you. She seemed really happy about it. I didn't go in. I just sat outside for a few minutes and she was still in her pyjamas, stood at the door, so she's still feeling quite rough. So I'm not sure whether she'll be at work tomorrow. To be honest, the way I'm feeling at the moment. If I'm feeling like this on Wednesday night, I don't know if I'll be at work on Thursday, but hopefully I'm not. Hopefully I'll be better. And there's Costa. Just get out the way, man. Yes, I know. Come here. I know you want to be on the camera. There you go. Good boy. Come on. Yeah, so just still feeling quite grotty. I'm supposed to say grotty, yeah. Anyway, I'll get going for now, and I'll catch you a little bit later on. Oh, so much for summer. It's hailstoning. Wow. It's really coming down. This chair's very squeaky. Oh, Denise is home. As you say, that wasn't forecast. Hailstone and everything. It's absolutely pouring down. The hailstone stopped now, but it's absolutely lashing down. You would think somebody had a massive hose on the front of the building, the way the water's just running down. But I've made her a lovely glass of wine though. She loves her wine. So yes, she can have that to relax. Bulk. It's I'll get the bag out there. Already opened one. This is the unopened one. Nutrition drink. Now they do loads of different ones. This one's dextrose and fructose and electrolytes. Contributes to reduction in tiredness and fatigue. And when I ordered it, the read up on it was it's got magnesium and all sorts of stuff in it, which I suffer terrible with leg cramps and hand cramps as well. Sometimes in bed my hand will just cramp up like that, where I think, oh, I've got to pretty much force my fingers open. Now I totally forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget about the cramps, but doing anything about it until I watched Sean in Alaska, and he mentioned something the other day, and he suffers the same thing with leg cramps and everything at night, and he's bought some drink like this, different make. He's across in Canada. You can get it here, but it's a bit more expensive. With all the magnesiums, electrolytes and all that sort of thing, and to help with his leg cramps. So fingers crossed this will do some good. That got me thinking. I thought, oh, I'll give that a go and see what it's like. But I've literally made my first drink there, so I have no idea, but it's going to help with fatigue. I'm probably having it at the wrong time of day. It's now something like nearly 6 o'clock at night, and it's supposed to help with fight tiredness and fatigue, and I'm having it later on. Duh, I should really have it in the morning. So I'll probably be wired tonight. But when you open the bag, I've got for the mixed fruits or mixed berries or something, and it smells like strawberry bonbons. Lovely, really nice. But when you drink the drink, it certainly doesn't taste like it. At first you think, oh look, it looks like a strawberry milkshake, but then you taste it and it's like a really weak strawberry milkshake. It doesn't taste of strawberries. But it's not too bad. It's, you know, I've probably drunk nutritional drinks which taste a lot worse than this. You know, ones I've made in the NutriBullet and things like that. But we'll see what it's like. See if it helps my leg cramps and all that sort of thing. So, and Denise has come home. She's collected my parcel. Yay! My new Chromecast. Yes, yet another remote to lose. It's stupid in bed. Oh, it's so frustrating sometimes. Got the Fire Stick was set there with the remote. I can put it down on my leg or something, then go to use it and it's gone. And literally, I've got to get out of bed. We've got to move all the covers. Then we try and find this thing. It just seems to disappear. It's like that happens so often. It's like, where's it gone? It'll either be underneath the cat or it'll be underneath Denise or wrapped up in the covers or underneath me or whatever, you know. It's like, oh. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go. Denise's she's just upstairs going to get her pajamas on and everything. Because she just got soaked just coming from the car. I was on the phone to her, get out of that car, get in the house. No. So she's just upstairs getting her pajamas on and everything, and we're going to settle down. Don't know what we're doing for tea. I'll probably just have some toast again, or beans on toast or something like that, just something light. Or I might have some soup and then have some beans on toast for supper or something, I don't know. Well, don't know what Denise is having. But yeah, I hope everybody's okay. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one. So, bye for now.